Hello everybody. In this video I'm gonna talk about monomial, binomial, trinomial and polynomial. What is monomial? Monomial is a constant, a number, same as 7 or 17 or 901, or a variable, same as a, x, z, or a product of a constant and a variable, same as 7a, 9x, 15y, or a product of a constant and variable, same as 25xy. All of them are monomial. So monomial is a constant, a number, 7, 17, 905, 95 is a monomial. Each of them is a monomial. Sorry. Or a monomial can be a variable, same as a, x, z. Each of them or either of them is a monomial. Or a product of variable and number and variable, same as 7a, 9x, 15y. Or a product of numbers and variable, same as 25xy. Each of them we call it monomial. When we are talking about the monomial, as an example, 9x, 9 is, the name of 9 is coefficient, the name of x is variable, the exponent of x is 1. When a variable doesn't have exponent, means the exponent is 1. Or let's say 25x squared, again is a monomial. The name of 25 is coefficient, x is variable, and 2 is exponent. When I'm talking about xy, so for this one, what is the coefficient of this one? Is 1. When a variable doesn't have coefficient, it means the coefficient is 1. Again, this one is a monomial, this one monomial, and all of them are monomial. Radical x is not a monomial, because monomial is a product of a number and variables. We cannot radical x as a product of variable. Or x over y is not a monomial, because monomial is a product of variables, but this one is division of the variable or quotient of variable. So remember, these ones are monomial, but this one, radical x, x over y, or this type of thing are not monomial. Now, after understanding the meaning of monomial, then binomial is an expression including two monomial, or an expression with two terms. X plus 2 is a binomial because it has two monomial. X is a monomial and 2 is a monomial. These two together is a binomial. Or x plus y, or 2x squared plus 5x. All of them are binomial because they created with combination of two monomial. Binomial is a combination of two monomial, addition, subtraction of two monomial. Trinomial, same as we can understand from the meaning, is created by combination of three monomial. As an example, 2x squared plus 5x plus 5, we call it trinomial. So trinomial is an expression with three monomial. And for all of them, we call it polynomial. Polynomial is an expression which created with combination of 1, 2, 3, 4 and or more monomial. As an example, 3x cubed plus 2x squared plus 5x minus 9 is a polynomial. Polynomial is more than one monomial. But again, if we have only one terms, or we call it monomial, two terms or two monomial, we call it binomial, three terms, we call it trinomial, or three monomial, we call it trinomial. More than three, or in general for all of them, we call them polynomial. Now, I want to talk about addition and subtraction of polynomials. Let's say we want to add two polynomials, 2x squared plus 3x plus, I'm putting inside the bracket, 3x minus 5. I'm adding two polynomials. In this case are two binomial, but as I told you, in general we call them polynomial. So in addition, first just remove the bracket, because this is the addition between this positive sign and this bracket doesn't have anything between these two. It means we should multiply that. Or when before the bracket we have a plus sign, just remove the bracket easily. So I can write this one as 2x squared plus 3x plus 3x minus 5. Okay, I just removed the bracket. Now, as I explained in another videos, for simplifying this one, we just add or subtract the like terms. Remembering or refreshing your mind, the like terms are same base with the same exponent. The terms with the same base and same exponent, different or same coefficient, we call them like term. This 3x and this 3x are like term because the base, the variable for both of them are x, which are the same, and the exponent for both of them are 1. This x squared and this x, they are not like term because even though the base are same, but the exponent are different. So for this one, just simplify the like term. This 3x and this 3x are like term, that we can add them. The final result is gonna be 2x squared plus 6x minus 5. So this is the addition of polynomials. Let's do one more example of addition of polynomials. Eight x squared minus 4x minus 9, 8x squared minus 4x minus 9, 4x minus 9 plus 2x squared plus 9x minus 9, 2x squared plus 9x minus 9. We are adding these two trinomials, okay, or in general these two polynomials. For adding these two polynomials, first, because it's addition, just remove the bracket without doing any change. So I can write it as 8x squared minus 4x minus 9 and remove the other bracket plus 2x squared plus 9x minus 9. Now, same as the previous example, just simplify the like terms. This 8x squared and this 2x squared are like terms because they have the same base, which is x, with the same exponent, which is for both of them is 2, different coefficient. So 8x squared plus 2x squared give us 10x squared then minus 4x and plus 9x. These two are like term because they have same base with the same exponent. Minus 4 plus 9 is going to be plus 5x. And these two numbers, negative 9 and negative 9, these two are like terms. Okay, actually they can we can say they have the same base, which is x, with the same exponent for both of them are 0, or just simply because both of them are number, we can just add them. Minus 9 and minus 9 give us minus 8. So this one, 10x squared plus 5x minus 18, is the simplified format or result of addition of these two polynomials. Now let's do subtraction of polynomial. Three x squared minus 7x, or 4y squared minus 6y plus 7, 4y squared minus 6y plus 7, this polynomial, minus 2y cubed, 2y cubed minus 5y minus 4, 2y cubed minus 5y minus 4. Okay. I am subtracting 2y squared minus 5y minus 4 from 4y squared minus 6y plus 7, or simply we are doing these two subtraction of polynomial. When we are subtracting the first one, because before the bracket is positive, when there is no sign, it means the sign is positive. We can easily remove the bracket for first one without any changes. So the first one gonna be 4y squared minus 6y plus 7. But for the second bracket, if it was positive or addition, again I would remove the bracket without doing any changes. But because it's negative, is subtraction, I remove the bracket by opposite the sign of all of the term inside the bracket. When I'm removing this one, this sign is positive. Make it opposite, which is negative, and write it down. It's minus 2y cubed. This one, the sign is negative. Because of this subtraction, make it opposite. Plus 5y, and this one again is negative 4. Because we are subtracting, make it positive, which is gonna be plus 4. Okay, or different explanation. Actually, I am multiplying this negative sign to the inside of the bracket, all term of the inside of the bracket. Negative times positive is negative, negative times negative is positive, and negative times negative is positive. Okay, so one method, but it's memorizing method, which I don't like it, but is a method that you can just memorize it, even though I'm recommended that don't memorize it. But anyway, when there is a negative sign before the bracket, remove the bracket and make all the sign of all of the term inside the bracket, make it opposite. Or the better explanation, which is you don't need to memorize, just multiply the negative sign by inside the bracket for all the terms and remove the bracket. Now, after removing the bracket, just simply add up the like term. Okay? Look at this one. We have, when we are writing the polynomial, is recommended to arrange it from highest degree to lowest degree, or highest exponent to the lowest exponent. Because this one, y to the power of 3, is the highest exponent, we write this one first. But y to the power of 3 is only this term. We don't have any other to the power of 3. So it doesn't have like term. I just write it here. Negative 2 y to the power of 3. After writing, I'm just crossing it to be sure that I finish with this term. Okay. Now let's go to the y to the power of 2. Y to the power of 2, we have only one term. So y to the power of 2 doesn't have any other like term. So this one is the only one, plus 4y to the power of 2. Now we have y to the power of 1 and y to the power of 1. So these two again are like terms. This one and this one. They are like terms because they have the same variable with the same exponent. Minus 6y plus 5y, or minus 6 plus 5 is going to be minus 1. We don't need to write the 1. So it's going to be minus y, or minus 1y. Okay? When the coefficient is 1, we don't need to write it. So cross these two terms that we are done with these two terms. Now the only remaining terms are these two numbers. Plus 7 plus 4 is going to be plus 11. So negative 2y to the power of 3 plus 4y to the power of 2 minus 1y plus 11 is the simplified format of subtraction of these two polynomials. One more example of subtraction of polynomial, then we are done with this addition and subtraction of polynomial. One other example of subtraction of polynomial. 2x squared plus 5x minus 3. 2x squared plus 5x minus 3 minus 3x cubed plus 2x minus 5. 3x cubed plus 2x minus 5. Okay. I'm subtracting these two polynomials, or I'm subtracting 3x squared plus 2x minus 5. I'm subtracting this polynomial from 2x squared plus 5x minus 3. Again, because before this bracket is positive sign, remove the bracket without doing any changes. If we had, or if we have a negative sign here, we should multiply this negative by inside the bracket, or we should remove the bracket, but we should make the sign of the terms inside the bracket. All of them we should make it opposite. But in this case, is positive before the bracket, just easily remove the bracket. 2x squared plus 5x minus 3. For the second bracket, we should multiply all this negative sign to all of the terms inside the bracket, or remove the bracket and make all the sign of all of the term opposite. Both end up to the same thing. Negative times positive is negative 3x squared. Negative times positive is negative 2x. Negative times negative is positive 5. As you see, I removed the bracket, but 3x squared is positive inside the bracket. I made it negative. This one is plus 2x. I made it negative 2x minus 5. I changed it to plus 5. Or multiply the negative sign to inside of the bracket for all the terms. Now, just simplify the like terms. Again, so we have 2x squared and negative 3x squared. These two are like terms because they have the same base and same exponent. Plus 2 minus 3 is going to be minus 1. We don't need to write the minus 1 because when it's 1, the coefficient you don't need to write. So it's going to be negative x squared, and we are done with these two terms. Then 5x and negative 2x. Again, they are like terms. 5 minus 3 is going to be plus 3x. And minus 3 plus 5 is going to be plus 2. This is the result of subtraction of these two polynomials. In the next video, I'm going to talk about multiplication of the polynomial. I hope this video will be useful for you. See you in the next ones.